What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Desert Commando Snake Eyes. This is number 92 in the G.I. Joe Classified series, and I remember when this was first announced, I looked at it and my first reaction was like, another Snake Eyes? Really? Do we really need another Snake Eyes? And then I looked at it a little bit closer and I'm like, I don't know. Maybe we do. I mean, for desert missions, Snake Eyes probably isn't going to be wearing all black in the desert. So it kind of grew on me, but my focus switched over to my Hot Toys collection. So I've been really kind of just honed in on that over the last few months. And G.I. Joe Classified kind of fell under the radar. But I'm getting back into it now. I have a few more figures on the way, the newest wave with Tunnel Rat, Low Light, and the new version of Firefly. But with this new Snake Eyes, another thing that kind of bothered me were the promo pics, because whoever did this picture, I don't know what they were thinking. His thigh wasn't twisted right, so his knee pad looked like it was crooked. His arms were kind of flared out to the side when really they can be pushed in closer. So it really didn't do the figure much justice, but once I got it in hand, at first sight, I really liked what I saw. So let's talk a little bit about what Snake Eyes comes with and the reuse of parts that's taking place here. So this version of Snake Eyes is heavily reliant on the number 2 in the series version of Snake Eyes, the all black. The body is pretty much a one-for-one swap over. There are some different paint applications, which we'll talk about. And the head is taken from a different version of Snake Eyes. I think it was the Commando version of Snake Eyes, if I remember correctly. So all of these parts we've seen before. As far as accessories, he comes with a backpack. He comes with 2 different swords, a sheath for the sword, which you can also peg into the backpack. He comes with a knife. He comes with a grenade belt, which you can either take off or leave on. It's up to you. He comes with his Uzi, and he also comes with a pistol with a silencer that you can attach to either the pistol or the Uzi. Now, one thing I want to point out right off the jump, something that I don't like, and Hasbro really needs to get back on track here, the type of plastic they're using, especially for this sword with the orange colorway to it, as well as the knife. The plastic they used is really, really soft. And so these things warp, and even when you heat them up and try to straighten them out, they tend to warp again. So I think Hasbro really needs to go back to the first release, the style plastic they were using for that. It was a lot stiffer than this. The pistol is also different than what came with the original Snake Eyes figure. Of course, we have those futuristic style weapons that nobody likes. So the pistol he comes with now, I think it's based on a Beretta, but it's really thin. And like I said, it uses that cheap plastic, so the weapons just don't really feel quality. The Uzi's fine. The swords don't really stay in his hands as well as I would like. You can probably heat them up and get him to grip it a little bit tighter, but I mean, in this day and age, Hasbro really needs to just provide more hands with their classified figures. When you look at what Valorverse is doing with their line of figures, I mean, of course they cost a bit more, but those hands really come in handy, pun intended, so I think if Hasbro does that, they step their game up and get back to using the stiffer plastics on these accessories, provide more hands. We need some new body molds at this point with the pinless joints. Again, this Snake Eyes, you can see he has pins because it is a reuse of the mold. So those are pretty much my gripes with the figure. I mean, I don't mind the reuse of parts really, but the cheaper plastic they're using, they really have to get that together. As far as the paint apps go, everything's fine except for the goggles. At the top of the goggles, it's a little bit off. Nothing too crazy. I could probably fix it if I really wanted to. But I really do like the tan color they used and the brown. I think they play off of each other really nicely. And he'll probably look good posed up with Dusty. And we're going to be getting some more figures in the future that we could probably set up a little Desert Commando team if we want. There is nice texture on the sheath that the sword goes into. He also has an insignia on his right shoulder, and he has another one on his chest. Overall, he's a really cool looking figure. If you're a Snake Eyes fan like me, then you're going to be a sucker for this. You're going to end up getting it if you haven't already. If you're on the fence with getting this guy, it's not a must-have. I mean, we have enough Snake Eyes. Some people probably just like the classic look. But if you want something different, this is one worth checking out. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Like I said, there's a lot of reused parts here. It's basically Snake Eyes in a different color. At the end of the day, you guys pretty much know what you're getting. We've seen all these pieces before. So if you're a huge fan of Snake Eyes, this may be a figure that you want to pick up. Or it could be one that you don't necessarily need in your collection. But let me know what you guys think about this release in the comments. Like I said, I do have some more figures on the way that I plan on doing videos for. I have some more Hot Toys videos upcoming. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the like, turn on notifications so that you're notified when I drop a new video. Thank you guys for watching. As always, thank you for your support, and I'll see you on the next one.